I've gotten to the point where my mind even goes to like, whoo, at 12 o'clock, I know I need that prayer.
I am blessed, I am blessed. I am blessed, I am blessed. I am blessed, I am.
Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I pray you guys have had a wonderful week. Today is Saturday, August 8th. We are literally like 4 days away from my birthday. And I wanted to have a little dilly-dally day, but this is very intentional because as I'm getting closer to my 30s and these last couple moments, I'm really been soaking it in, and my focus has been sitting down, planning out my quarter 3/quarter 4. Now, while I'm going to be focusing mainly on quarter 3, there are some things that I want to accomplish by quarter 4. But I also have been wanting to be more intentional about the videos I post. Also getting back into the rhythm of TikTok. It was at one point, y'all, when I was going crazy on TikTok. Like, I was posting every single day, sometimes multiple times a day. But after my sabbatical, I just really had a hard time, and I've talked about this several times, but I really had a hard time navigating getting back into content. But I really wanted to be more intentional with my content, not just doing things just to do it, doing it because it aligns with what I'm doing, it aligns with what God is calling me to, and most of all, it is going in the path and the direction of where my life is going, not just, oh, I need to post something. No, I want to be very intentional about what I post. So today I'm going to a new coffee shop called Common Coffee and Cocktails, and I seen this on TikTok, which is so funny. But I seen this on TikTok. I was like, ooh, I want to go there. And I love the aesthetics in there. I love a lot of great reviews on their coffee and matcha. I'm going to try the matcha today. I'm going to go for a hot matcha today. Usually I go for cold brew, but the way my stomach been doing, I just let me get something hot, okay? But I'm just been in a space where I've really been deep diving, and you saw in the previous video where I was talking about some of the things and the questions that me and God have been wrestling with together and navigating through that season. And I am in a season where the faith and the works have to intertwine together. They have to be intertwined. It just can't be faith. It just can't be works, but it has to be faith and works intertwined together. And that is really the season I've been deep into, because I can't say I want something, but never put forth the effort or the time or the energy, or even just blocking out time to make sure that it gets done. If that's really what I say I want, then I need to do it. It can't just be, oh, I want to do this. Oh, I want to do that. No, I need to put in the effort, the time, and just put in the resources that I have. And that has really been my focus as well. So this is what I'm going to do. I blocked out like an hour and 30, or like an hour at least, to fully lock into planning. Not just planning, but also execution dates. That's why I have my planner and I have like my notebook, which we'll talk more about when we actually get inside. But that is what we're going to be in our daily vlog. Like, I know sometimes we usually do the weekly vlogs, but this week we're just going to do a daily vlog, and I'm just going to take you guys along with me along this journey. I want to thank you all in advance. Thank you for liking, comment, sharing. Thank you for just being a part of my journey. I appreciate every single one of you, and let's get into this video. Y'all, when I say that was such a productive, spirit-led planning, because sometimes when you get in there, it's like it's so many ideas that hit your mind. And I remember, this is something that I'm going to talk about in another video, but I've been putting alarms on my phone, and this is something my sister silently did without even having to physically tell me. But when I would hang out with my sister, she used to have, I'm pretty sure she still does it, but she would have alarms on her phones to pray. And y'all, when I say that has changed my prayer life significantly, putting a timer on your phone where you have alarm clocks that literally alerts you, pray right now. No matter if you're at a coffee shop, no matter if you're at work, no matter where you are, it's like I stop everything that I'm doing and pray. I don't care if it looks like I'm being crazy talking to myself. I literally open up my mouth and I pray. And when I'm babysitting, the little girl look at me like, what is she doing? But I will literally stop in the middle of whatever I'm doing, whatever conversation I'm having, and I will literally just pray. And as I was sitting there gathering up ideas, it was at one point that I got a little stuck, and my alarm went off at 12 for me to pray. And I just closed my eyes in that moment, and I just prayed to the Lord about stewarding, not just stewarding, but also just being present to hear the Holy Spirit of what ideas that he needs me to fulfill. And I'm telling you, as I finished that prayer, he just washed over me with ideas. It's like I kept writing. I started writing consistently. And I didn't catch this moment on camera because it just happened just in the middle of it all. But it goes to show that prayer really does change things. Prayer really does work. And I just am a testimony that prayer does work. If you're struggling in your prayer life, please, when I say please, add it onto your alarm clock. Look at your day and see, not that you're always depleted. That's not the word I want to use, but there are moments in your day where you need just that moment to stop and pray. That moment for me is like morning, midday, night, because there are times about 12, baby, I can't wait till it's 12 o'clock so I can pray, because I'll be like at 11, I'll be like, oh. Now, again, you can pray at any time of the day. You can call on the Lord at any time of the day. But when I say I've gotten to the point where my mind even goes to like, whoo, at 12 o'clock, I know I need that prayer, baby. No, for real. Like, I'm telling you, it's like my mind even like, yeah, girl, we got to talk to the Lord real quick. Yeah. And even in the middle of that, when I know that I'm experiencing turmoil or I am struggling, I will still pray in that moment. But baby, at that 12 o'clock, yeah, I got to talk to the Lord again, even if I just talk to him at 11 o'clock. Yeah. And even if I talk to him at 8 a.m. after I worked out, and after that where I'm feeling a little tired, yep, got to pray again. And it's just this rhythm that that me and the Lord have created, that has truly worked and truly changed my prayer life to a different level of just stopping, praying. And I don't even give myself a minute to like, oh, I'm gonna pray later. Oh, I'm gonna pray when I got some time. I'm gonna open up my mouth in the middle of it all, and I'm going to pray, because I'm telling y'all, when you do that, there is a peace that washed over you. And I would just feel peace every time I called on the Lord for strength. Every time I've called on him for anything, he has shown up. He has shown up every single time. And that's a testament to somebody who's been struggling with their prayer life, and they're like, I don't know what to pray. I don't know what to say. Talk to him. Tell him. Just tell him. Be honest with where your heart is. I literally tell the Lord, I feel depleted. I feel like I can't handle these kids no more. I'm just being honest with the Lord. He loves your honesty because he already knows, of course. But he wants to hear it out of your mouth. And that is the thing about going to the Lord in everything, because when you do, it changes the duration of your life. Now I'm sweating, y'all. Y'all see that? I'm sweating. I'm literally sweating because I don't have the car on. But that was a wonderful session, and I'm just so thankful that the Lord met me in that, because as I told you guys, I want to be and I am going to be more intentional about my content. But I need the Lord to even intercede on that behalf, because I am nothing without him. So I needed him, and I continuously need him in every single thing that I do, because the moment that I try to put my hand on something and do it in my own strength, I fail. I've seen it time and time again, and I just learned, be obedient the first time. Not the second, third, fourth time, but the first time. Because when you're obedient the first time, you don't have to go through it 2, 3, 4 more times when he already gave you the vision, the plan, and everything to execute. But you got to be willing to do that. Let me turn my car on and let me get home. But we're gonna keep going through this vlog. I think I got a couple things we could do today. But yeah, just keep coming along with me. Y'all, I told you we would probably end up somewhere else, and we did. So we're about to go to this place called the Upper West Side Market. I am literally transitioning from my family from food from the grocery store to only local markets, because yeah, it's just my preference. I would prefer us to all eat whole, clean food. That has been my prayer. I'm just like, I pray over our food every day, but I am shifting us from grocery stores to actual local markets that grow their own food, because I don't know if I ever told you, but when we actually buy our home, I am going to grow all our own food. We will not be eating at the market. We will not be eating from grocery stores. So that's my goal. So we're going to try out the actual, because they're officially open. They were not open all the way when we first came, but now they are fully open, and I would love to try out some of the new places. We, as y'all know, we are a pescatarian family, so they have a actually seafood shop here that is local as well. So I'm going to check out that as well, because they didn't have it open the last time. So let's go in and see what they got. So y'all, this is how it looks. I'm towards the middle now. Oh y'all, the seafood area is not even open yet. It's supposed to be over there. It's not even open yet. Now this is a place that I was gonna look at as well. They have fresh meats as well. Now again, we are pescatarian, so I can only look at the seafood area, but they have a lot of fresh produce, jars. They got honey. As you see, they have fresh honey. They have jerky. They have seasoning. They have some jelly as well, ketchup. They have peppers, barbecue sauce over here. They have, oh, I think these are like for pets. Yep. I'm gonna definitely have to come over here for Bryce for sure to see, you know, we gotta look at some fresh from my son too. And then these are all their meats in the package. They have pork, beef. They have some of everything, y'all, literally. But then this is all the pantry stuff that we always talked about. Y'all, your girl is in her farmer's market era. Like when I say I'm finna order on Amazon the farmer market bag, you know what I'm saying? I gotta order me the farmer's market bag because I'm in my farmer's market era, okay? Y'all, so to say the least, we got some goodies, okay? And as y'all know, I've been on my health and wellness journey, and there are particular areas where I know that I am deficient at, and areas that I really need to attack, especially like my digestive system. My cycle time can be really hard on my body, and I'm just realizing like I have to start attacking that from a level of like health and wellness. So today when I went in the farmer's market, my goal was to really look for things that were health and wellness beneficial. So that was my main focus today. While, like I said, I really want to transition to all our foods being from a farmer's market or fresh produce, things of that sort. I'm still gradually, I'm not saying I'm just gonna go full blown farmers market, no grocery store. I'm still navigating, looking at the ingredients, and more so not just being attracted to, because we can be attracted to something but not really look into it before we just put our money and invest our funds and things like that. So while it's cute to be at a farmer's market, I also want to make sure that what I'm getting is, quality food. So I'm asking questions. I'm asking, is it yeast in there? I'm also looking for certain things when it comes to like food and food items. So it's not like I'm just picking up everything that I see. I'm more so looking and asking questions, because when you give me the knowledge, then I'm like, okay, then rather than just going and being like, yeah, I just want to get everything. That would be poor stewardship on my part, because it would just be you're buying out of attraction versus what you actually need. So all that to say, I bought a customized juice that is customized to my digestive health and my cycle recovery time, because as I know, I struggle in the area where I'm super bloated, inflammation, which is really bad, because on my face I'm starting to break out really bad, and I want to attack those things instead of just being like, oh my god, I'm so tired of my cycle or anything like that. I like that it regulates my body. I like that. I don't like the part where my skin is breaking out, but I like that I get to regulate my body. I get to regulate my body every single month. While people will literally say, oh my god, I hate, the time of the month, I really be like, hey man, regulate my body. Get the bacteria out, please. I know that's a lot of information, but for real, like that's how I look at it. I don't look at it like, oh my god, I really let me attack it in a way that is pleasing and honoring to the Lord without complaining about it happening every month, because regardless it is, that's just what it is. So yeah, going back into what the actual thing is the haul from the farmer's market. So the customized drink won't be ready until about 5 to 6, and you get a text message when it's ready. The place was called, I took pictures of the places so you can kind of know what the names of them are in the farmer's market. Hold on, I'm pulling up the pictures. Sorry about that. Okay, so one of the places, the one that I got the customized drink from, the customized juice, it's a 32 ounce for $15. I thought that was not bad at all. It was called Ginger Yums. It's a black owned business, which she was so nice, so well educated, and she just would break down based on what I told her that I needed. She went and broke it down for me, what things I would need to be included in my juices. And then she broke down what do I want sugar in it? Do I want limited sugar? Things like that. These are questions that she was asking me as I am purchasing the item. So she was very, very knowledgeable. I did not catch her name, but she was super nice. And I just really liked that her her spirit. Like, her spirit, like, led me to her. Like, it's like me and her were eyeing each other before I even went over there. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna wait until she's available. And she really walked me through the whole thing. She didn't judge me for my, you know, what I was telling her that I needed for my body. And it worked out. So I was definitely like, yes, I will be back. I love having good customer service, to where, not saying that everybody got to feel like your friend, but it's also just kindness. When somebody is just kind in general, not they're faking like they're kind, but her generosity and her kindness, it was just genuine. So that is why I like that. And again, this is called Ginger Yums, and I will be going back. Okay, so the second item I got, this was from Cultivated Traditions. Now, I spoke to one of the, it's not the owner, but it's one of the people that work for them. And he was super knowledgeable, gave you all the information when it came to like what's in it. He told you about like how long the process takes. He tells you, like, he just gives you good information. So me and my husband went last time right before they opened, and we saw him, and I was telling him, I'm going to come back. It was to the point where when I walked up, he said, wait, I know you. I said, I know you too. Because when you build relationships and you are kind, not nice, kind, that is who you are, people remember that. And he was like, yes, I remember you. And I was just like, that is so dope. Like, your generosity and how kind you are, people will remember you. So when I told him that I would be back and I was going to come get that, I meant that. Yeah. So this is the beet. It's not beet juice. It's beet that targets certain parts of your bloodstreams, digestive health. It was so many benefits to drinking this every single day. And he said, all you need to do is take a shot. The more you take it, you have to be consistent with it. You cannot say, oh, I want a good digestive health, but only take it one time. He's like, you need to take this like every single day. Like, you need to make this your rhythm. So me and my husband are going to try this bottle. And then, after we try and see how it works with our body, then we'll see if it'll continue. This has 1 gram of sugar. 1 gram of sugar. So, like with beet juice, it contains a lot of sugar, which takes away the actual benefits of having beet itself. So when you add sugar into it, it takes away flavoring. It takes away all of the nutrition benefits that it has. So this is basically all the nutrition benefits without sugar, basically. And all it has is in the ingredients is only like 4 items. So it's purified water, organic beets, organic garlic, organic ginger, sea salt, and organic cayenne pepper. And like I said, it's no sugar. Hold on, I wish my thing would. It's because I'm in the car. Sorry, y'all. But 1 gram of sugar. And it tells you everything about this particular item, what targets it does and everything. So highly recommend. This bottle was $11, because I like to give references of prices, because I would want to know the price. So this was $11. And yeah, and I think the tax, it was like $11.54 or something like that. Okay, the next place I went to was a place called Georgia Peach Truck. So I got, y'all, when I say I met one of the owners the previous time, and I had to get it. I had to. This is their caramel bourbon. It's like caramel, like when you in your coffee, you want to drizzle it on top. Baby, I was too excited for this, because I was telling the lady, I was like, you know what? I want to use this with the peaches. And she said, oh yeah, you wanted something. And then she was like, at the ice cream. Yeah, me and her was on the same page, baby. I was like, yeah. So I got this. This only contains 5 ingredients, which love that. So this was $10 for this. Now it is a small container. I think this is a 5 ounce, and this was $10. But he was like, this gonna be worth every part of your penny. And I believe them. I'm not even gonna lie, I believe them, because I was eyeing that the first time me and my husband went to the farmer's market. I was like, baby, I want that. I want that. Had to get it. So that was $10. And then the peaches, it comes with 5 of them. And this is the last week of peaches, unfortunately. And this was $6 for this bag, which is pretty good. $6 for this bag in general. And they're not little teensy peaches. These are big size, not humongous, but good size peaches. So the peaches were $6 for this bag. And that is it, other than the juice that I have to come back for between 5 and 6, the customized juice that I got. So she has different options. You can order and pick up same day, or you can schedule like your pickups and things like that. She gives you recommendations as like how long you need it for. So the bottle in general, it lasts for 7 days, and then you can pre-order for like the next week, or however you would like to do it. I just did it for this week for the 7 days, and I can pick up today. So I'm going to come back later on today and pick up. All right, you guys, so we made it back home. We have made some lunch with leftovers we got. You got to use what you got at home, honey. I made some mango salsa from earlier this week. I tried making the green sauce today. It don't look too bad. Now, that was my first attempt, so it will get better. Now, the color, perfecto. I don't know how it tasted pretty good, but I had to put it in the freezer for a little bit because it was still hot, because you have to like cook the peppers and stuff like on top first. But I'm about to eat my lunch. As you can see over there, if you could see the entire pile. Yeah, I'm a little embarrassed by it, but Fridays are my wash day, and I started washing, but I finished washing this morning. And yeah, now I just gotta tackle that. Y'all want to see? Yeah, I gotta attack that monster back there. Yep. But thank you guys for coming along with me on my dilly dally day / a planning that was successfully planned. I'm about to eat my food, watch. I was watching Fast and the Furious last night. Y'all, I have been a Fast and the Furious fan since the beginning. Some people talk about it's boring, they don't like it. I can't relate. I love Fast and the Furious, all 10 of them. Yes, all 10 of them, and I'm waiting on the 11 by the door. Okay, I've been a Paul Walker fan for forever. I cried when he died. Like, I cried when he died, literally. So yeah, I've been a fan for a very long time, and yeah, so I'm just rewatching. Netflix dropped like all 7 of them back on Netflix, so I'm watching every one. I'm on number 6 now. I don't go in order. Don't ask me why I don't go in order. I just go by some of my favorite ones, and then I'll go back to the other ones when I'm ready. But I go to my favorite ones. So yeah, thank you all for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I cannot wait to see you guys, God willing, on my next video. You guys have a couple things that we planned out, so we have some good videos coming up, especially with my birthday being on Tuesday of next week on August 11th. So, and this video will actually be posted on my birthday. So hey, happy early birthday, God willing. Thank you, Lord, in advance, and I cannot wait to see and talk with you guys soon. Y'all have a blessed and wonderful evening. Remember, God loves you, and I love you guys too. Y'all stay blessed. Bye, y'all.